I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Take
Caraca,
as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one
esse
more silver
episódio
round near your heart.
tá
The only
prometendo, tá,
place I'll be
mano?
visiting
É o
you
último.
is the morgue.
Tá prometendo que vai dar merda.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Último episódio, cara. Carai, velho. Ô, porra. Ah, é. Esqueci de comentar, mano. O 2 desse jogo aqui vai sair. Saiu recentemente o trailer. Não sei se já saiu o jogo. Mas já saiu o trailer dele. Vamos lá. Vamos ver como que vai ser essa conversa.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Covil do Homem Torto.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Como que eu vou ficar de boa se todos os meus inimigos estão aqui?
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery, kidnapping, extortion, murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just
sit down.
Cara,
now.
acho que não foi ele não, mano. Acho que é caô, mano. Tô sentindo que é mentira, mano.
Yeah, I killed him, so
Ah lá,
what?
viu? Tô achando que é mentira.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Acho que não é. Não
Does
foi
it
ele,
matter?
cara.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, George.
Cara, eu
you
preciso
seriously
dos
throwing
dois,
me under
cara.
the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over
Foi
the
ele
lot
mesmo.
of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well. To
Cara,
tell the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
essa mina vai dar.
Did I
Vai,
miss
vai dar
anything
trampo,
good?
mano.
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Fudeu, agora todo mundo vai querer. Toma. Você pegou o seu, filho. Você vai ganhar o seu também. Eu vou bater um por um.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Toma, otário. Caralho, velho. Vai quebrar o. Vai quebrar o X. Eita porra, ele tá matando todo mundo. É, bem que os caras foram pra cima dele. Não é minha culpa, cara.
This way.
Caralho, mano, que confusão da porra, velho.
Shit!
I know.
Que confusão, mano. Eita porra! Desgrama! Eita porra, menor! Ah, velho. E carai, que isso? Perseguição, que isso? Nossa, pera aí. Tomei uma. Eu pensei que ele ia pro lado pra calçada ali, mano. Cara, eu tô quieto porque eu tô concentrado. Senão acho que eu vou fazer merda.
Fuck! What was that?
Merda, tinha que ter pulado no outro, cara.
Take him off!
I can't.
Caralho, menor. Tinha que ter pulado no outro carro, velho. Eu dei muito mole, mano.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Filho da puta tentou me atropelar, velho. Não vou esquecer isso, tá? Não vou. Não vou esquecer essa merda.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say your goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking— You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Calma,
Why'd
vai.
you do it then, huh? If it's not
Deixa eu
your
adivinhar.
fault,
O
then what the fuck happened?
que o Homem Torto falou se não fizesse ia te matar.
Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
Cara,
Still the
ele
one who pulled
continua,
the
velho.
trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his
A
fucking
culpa é
fault.
dele e do Homem Torto, pô. A culpa é dos dois.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die.
Caralho.
When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it.
Cara,
Go right ahead.
eu vou ter que
Kill her
prender
then.
vocês, mano.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
Caraca, não, velho.
What are you doing?
Vivian.
Meu Deus.
Don't.
Não, velho.
Vivian. No.
Nossa.
Fuck. No. Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian.
Damn it.
Vivian.
Caralho,
I didn't
mano.
fucking mean it. I was just. Oh.
Caralho.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
Não se preocupe que eu vou. Eu vou
Really
matar
fuck
ele.
him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Ele eu mato. É o único cara que eu realmente vou querer matar, velho.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make
Caraca.
it quick.
A mina morreu. Deixá-lo para morrer.
I know
matar.
what I did. Let's not draw this out.
Caraca, velho.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Vou.
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you've done.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Caralho, mano. Ele que cometeu os assassinatos. Só que o Homem Torto ameaçou, né, mano? Caralho, menor. Carai. A mina também se matou. Nossa. Putz, grila, menor. Caralho. Caralho, mano. Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Aqui é o carro dele. Cara, eu tenho que tomar cuidado com aquela Maria Sangrenta, né? É o nome dela. Eu tenho que tomar cuidado com ela. Ela tem bala de prata, mano. E ela vai ser um... Ela vai ser um problema do caralho, velho. Caralho, mano.
Of course.
Cara, o Homem Torto, eu vou matar ele, cara. Não vou deixar ele... Ah, vai, foda-se. Vou passar a faca nele. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Tá, aqui é é o símbolo dele. Vamos lá.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Cadê essa filha da puta? Filha da puta
You
fofoqueira.
used to be something.
Olha lá, mano. A Holly, né? Com a Branca de Neve. Os dois no primeiro episódio aqui também. Essas duas eu não tô reconhecendo, não. São as duas lá, né? Discutindo, possivelmente. Aquele dia do primeiro episódio também. Se isso daqui eu não sei quando foi. Se isso daqui deve ter sido no episódio 2 ou 3. Acho que foi 2. Eles estavam de bom humor ainda.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Ó, aquele troço lá que usa pra deixar as pessoas tortas. Ué, tem nada aqui não? Ah, tá. Aqui. Pra cá. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Tem não. Que isso? Bala de prata, né? Nossa. Ela tá cheia de bala de prata.
The big bad wolf.
Tomar cuidado com o cheiro. Eita porra!
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned.
Aí é foda.
Didn't your mother ever
Aí é
teach you to
foda.
fight proper?
Primeira vez que eu tentei bater em alguém não deu certo. Aí é foda. No meio do diálogo eu quis bater em alguém. O jogo inteiro e não deu certo agora. Aí é foda. Cara, o foda é que ela tem... Tá cheio das balas de prata. Isso que é o foda. Eita porra, que isso? Espírito maligno? Ué, não tô vendo ninguém não, né? Tá, não tomei susto. Se era pra dar susto, não deu não. Filho da mãe, eu apertei o bolinha, porra. Cara, quem é essa essa mina, velho? Não conheço essa fábula não, pô. Maria Sangrenta, não conheço essa. Ah, agora eu não apertei não. Apertei. Ah lá, não tá dando, não dá tanto, não. Mano, nem dá tempo, vai tomar no cu, porra. No meio do ataque da mina, vai tomar no cu, porra. Maria Sangrenta. Não conheço ela não, pô. Isso é o quê? É prata? Ah, é... Mano, eu tô tomando uma coça, mano. Eu tô tomando uma coça, na moral. Caralho, velho. Vai quebrar meu X, seu filho da mãe. É, lobo, esse zóio vermelho aí, mano. Você acha que eu não sei o que é, né? Maria Sangrenta. Ué, mais de uma? Aí fudeu, velho. Fudeu, mano. Fudeu, mano. Ô, jogo, pera aí, jogo, porra. Ah, mano. Fudeu pra caralho, isso sim. Ah, mano. Nossa. Fudeu, velho. Vou apanhar pra caralho aqui, mano. Mano, eu tô apertando os botões, tá? Antes que vocês achem que eu não tô acertando, eu tô, tá? Tô acertando os botões. Mas ao que parece... mesmo assim eu tô apanhando pra caralho, velho. Toma. Que isso? Oh. Fudeu. Oxi, que isso? Eita porra! Eu achava que a transformação dele era só aquela lá, pô. É por isso que o pessoal tem medo dele, pô. Ele se transforma literalmente num lobo gigante, pô. Ah, ele vai usar o sopro dele, né? Ele vai, não vai? Usar o sopro. Isso, olha lá. Caralho, mano, que foda, velho. Que foda. Papo reto. Esse daí que é o das fábulas que a gente conhece, pô. É por isso que ela falou que geral tinha medo dele, pô. É por isso, pô. Filha, você vai morrer, filha. Matou todo mundo? Não, né? Tá faltando uma, não? Tá faltando ela. Ah, não. Essa daí que era ela. Caralho, mano. Que da hora, mano. Caralho. Ele é forte pra caralho, mano. Tava tomando uma coça, mano, mas depois ficou bem. Olha lá, o filho da puta. A bala de prata tá com ele, então? As armas de bala de prata ou ele tá sem?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Ah lá, tá com ele a bala de prata.
I won't miss next time.
Aí é foda. Calma.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Você tentou me matar, cara.
I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
Você
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my
Cara,
terms. Because I'm
eu
not
vou ter que levar ele vivo.
until I'm brought before the community.
Vou levar ele vivo pra ter um julgamento e ele falar as paradas.
But just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can...
Não, não, não. Aí você já quer demais. Não, não.
So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Cara, eu tenho que atacar ele? Ah, tá.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Filho da puta, velho. Filho da mãe. Mano, eu continuo achando que o George matou as minas mesmo por ordem dele, saca?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the crooked man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Eu ia passar a faca nele, filho.
Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The crooked man is charged with the murder of
As
Faith
I already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Mal entendido, carai. Mal entendido é minha pica, filho. Mal entendido, se fuder,
Additionally,
pá.
you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
E aí, irmão?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in...
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
Mano, foi trato. Ela fala e ele fala, não é?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Democracia,
the crooked man has
porra.
committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
So let's get on with it
But we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Caralho, menor. Não, aí soltar ele é doideira. Soltar ele foi doideira pra caralho.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh, jeez.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this
Cara,
bullshit?
sabe qual foda?
Holly,
Ó,
please.
calma. Sabe qual foda? Lá naquela reunião que deu aquela porradaria toda, o Homem Torto e o Jorge aí, George, sei lá, estavam tendo uma discussão que, tipo, porra, você falou que ia encobrir minhas coisas, mas o Homem Torto falou o quê? Não, eu ia encobrir, mas não assassinato. E ele já falou isso lá na reunião, enquanto os dois estavam vivos e bem. E agora ele tá falando de novo. Então eu acho. E talvez os assassinatos ele não mandou, entendeu? Só que ele mandou ele fazer alguma coisa com as minas. Só que eu acho que não foi assassinato. Entendeu?
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Meu Deus, cara, isso daqui tá dando muita merda, mano. Puta que pariu, velho.
It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
O cara é um mafioso, velho. Os caras fazem tudo por debaixo dos panos, cara.
Right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
A ideia é melhorar que a cidade para não ter que depender dele, pô.
And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Pronto, aí ó, deu certo, rapaziada, deu certo. Eu achei que ia dar ruim, mas deu bom. Filho da mãe.
Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Se a Vivian tivesse viva...
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Cala a boca, Bella.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Caraca, agora ele me pegou, tá? Se um funcionário meu faz merda, não é minha culpa, é culpa do funcionário, né, rapaz?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
No.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know.
The laws apply when we need them.
That's not
I mean,
true.
a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this
No.
is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
There
Maybe
will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been enough
I
bloodshed?
Não confio
It's
nela.
too dangerous.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
Não confio nela,
Clearly,
tá?
we're
Não
having
confio
trouble
nessa
agreeing on
bruxa.
a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay. Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Que não? Não, eu não quero pegar esse fardo não, fi. Não, eu não quero esse fardo não, filha. Ah, vai tomar no cu, velho. Prendê-lo e jogar ele no poço. Faça o que você
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
Jogar ele no poço, né? Jogar ele no poço, né? Qual foi? Seu filho da puta! Qual foi? Desgraçado! Você vai. Você vai pro poço, tá?
There you are. I hope you all remember
O quê? Do soco? De um soco?
Me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Vou jogar ele no poço, rapaziada. Foda-se, tá?
You
Vá,
know,
vai
just between
com
us,
Deus.
I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Será que eu jogo? É, eu vou ter, né? Já era, né? Agora eu vou ter que jogar, né?
No, I won't.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes.
Essa bruxa do caralho não dá pra confiar nela. Ah, ele mereceu, cara. Foi o único que eu matei no jogo inteiro, mano.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
É só tirar a fita, não?
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
É, eu nem quis conversar, pô.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Cagou e andou. Ué, o pessoal não quer falar comigo não, mano? É isso mesmo? Não tô entendendo, não é? Pô, se o pessoal falar que o que eu fiz foi errado, eu vou ficar puto, mano. Que isso, cara? Que prender, velho. Não confiava naquela bruxa não, rapaz. Aquela bruxa era a única que tava querendo salvar ele.
I'm going. Jesus.
Ué? Ele não ia não, pô.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
Não era pra levar ele não, pô. Porque estão pegando ele. Os dois, cara. Eu não queria não, mano.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Cara, eu não quero que eles vão não,
Can
mano.
you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Ah, cara.
Little beetle. That's a big one.
Ela vai
They're
amar.
Because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm?
Ah, mano. Cara, você tem dinheiro, velho. Compra a porra dos glamour pra eles, cara. Você pegou dinheiro lá do crane.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Ah, cara, tadinho do sapo, cara.
Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Ah, mano. Mano, o sapo, cara, eu não queria que ele... Ah, velho.
Saying
Que
goodbye?
isso, cara? Caralho, velho, que merda, mano.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if you...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths
não,
they go
velho.
just
Não,
to
mano.
silence someone
Não
who
foi
had
ela que
physical
matou a
evidence?
menina, não, né?
Marissa, just tell me
Não
what
foi ela que
happened.
matou a menina, não,
I
né?
freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out.
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Ai, cara. Que isso, cara?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment.
Caralho,
So I
mano.
did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Caralho, cara, que isso, cara?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this.
Caralho, que porra é essa,
pointed you
velho?
in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man
Ué,
was
mas você
killed.
mentiu no julgamento, mano. Aí é,
We do it in silence, and the world likes it that way.
aí é foda,
We
cara.
just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally.
Caraca, ela mentiu,
Because you
mano.
brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are. I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Pera. Naquelas vozes que tava acontecendo ali agora, teve uma mina que tava falando sobre Pequena Sereia. Caraca, véi. Não acabou a parada não, véi. Não acabou a parada, mano. Ó, a fera. Você mentiu para ele sobre ter visto Bella fora do apartamento. A Bella, você a impressionou com suas habilidades de detetive. Você lutou com ele após o interrogatório. Açougueiro, você ofereceu proteção a ele no escritório dos negócios. Colin, você deu uma bebida para ele quando ele pediu no seu apartamento. Tá, você levou ele, você jogou no Poço das Bruxas. Você deu dinheiro a ela depois da luta com o Leandro. Você o deixou morrer. Você pegou o dinheiro do cofre de Jorge. Você escolheu esperar por ele. Você acertou seu tesouro e prometeu dar a Branca de Neve. Caralho, mano. É, rapaziada. Esse foi o final do game. Trailer do 2 já saiu, só que eu tenho que ver quando se o jogo em si já saiu, saca? Acho que não, só saiu o trailer. Mas caraca, velho, esse final e essas vozes eu vou até reassistir aqui porque porra, mano. A gente não ouviu falar da Pequena Sereia durante nenhum momento. Aí no final do game eles falam: essa mina tá envolvida com mais alguma merda, mano. Mais alguma coisa. Ela já mentiu sobre o cara lá, sobre o Homem Torto, e agora tá mandando essa daí. Caralho, que merda, mano. Na moral, velho. Caralho. Mas é isso, rapaziada. Valeu aí pra quem acompanhou até o final aí, mano. Valeu, viu? Caraca, que doideira, menor. Que doideira, velho.